In the vast, silent depths of our oceans, dwells a creature so bizarre, so alien, that it forces us to reconsider what intelligence truly is. It has no bones, no shell, and yet, it is a master of disguise, an escape artist, and a lethal predator. We're not talking about some mythological beast. We're talking about the octopus. It's a soft-bodied enigma with 3 hearts, blue blood, and 9 brains. It is, perhaps, the most intelligent invertebrate on Earth. Today, we dive deep into the world of this cephalopod, unlocking the secrets behind its incredible intelligence, its bizarre anatomy, and its survival as the ultimate ocean shapeshifter. Beneath the waves, hidden among rocks and coral, lives one of the ocean's most extraordinary creatures. The octopus. A master of disguise, an escape artist, and one of the smartest animals in the sea, the octopus is one of the ocean's most fascinating and intelligent creatures, shaped by millions of years of evolution to become a master of survival. Its soft, flexible body is unlike that of most marine animals. There are no bones, just a smooth, muscular mantle that houses its organs and 3 beating hearts. The mantle swells gently as the octopus breathes, drawing water in and out through a small siphon that it uses for jet propulsion. Its skin is a masterpiece of biological technology. Packed with pigment cells called chromatophores, an octopus can instantly change its color, pattern, and even texture. With a single thought, it can shift from a smooth, sandy beige to a rough, rocky camouflage that blends perfectly with coral or the ocean floor. This ability makes the octopus a true magician of the sea, one moment invisible, the next moment flashing bright colors to warn predators or communicate with other octopuses. Look closely at its body. The octopus has no bones, just a soft, flexible mantle that moves with every breath. Inside this mantle are 3 hearts, pumping life through a body built for survival and ingenuity. Below the mantle extend 8 long, powerful arms, each covered in rows of sensitive suckers. These suckers are remarkably strong and incredibly delicate at the same time, capable of gripping rocks, opening shells, exploring textures, and even tasting their surroundings. Every arm has its own mini-brain, each arm thinks independently, almost like it has a mind of its own, allowing the octopus to multitask with incredible skill, one arm searching for food, another feeling for danger, and others preparing an escape route. But the true magic of the octopus lies in its skin. With thousands of tiny color-changing cells called chromatophores, it can transform in an instant, matching sand, rock, coral, or explode into bright warning colors. It is a living camouflage machine, able to vanish before your eyes. The eyes of an octopus are sharp and observant, scanning the world with intelligence. The octopus's eyes are large, forward-facing, and highly advanced, giving it excellent depth perception and night vision. They are shaped like crescents or cat-like slits, glowing with intelligence. An octopus watches its environment with awareness and curiosity, learning, remembering, and solving problems with surprising skills. They watch. They learn. They remember. Scientists consider the octopus one of the smartest creatures on Earth, able to solve puzzles, escape tanks, and even play tricks on its keepers. When danger strikes, the octopus becomes a jet-powered rocket. A quick blast of water through its siphon, a cloud of ink behind it, and it disappears into the shadows, safe once again. In movement, the octopus is pure fluidity. It can glide gracefully using its arms, crawl with surprising speed, or burst away in a cloud of ink whenever danger appears. Its ink, released from a specialized gland, creates a dark curtain in the water, allowing it to escape from predators like sharks, eels, and large fish. Octopuses are solitary, shy, and deeply mysterious. They are skilled hunters, feeding on crabs, shellfish, shrimp, and occasionally small fish. They use their flexible bodies to slip into tight spaces, pry open shells, and even outsmart prey with clever traps. With its flexible body, it can enter spaces no predator could follow. And then there's the famous mimic octopus. This species takes deception to another level, not just changing its skin, but changing its shape to impersonate dangerous animals, like a venomous sea snack or a flat, toxic flounder. They don't just hide, they lie. And they do it brilliantly. The clearest evidence of their extraordinary intelligence comes when they interact with the world around them. They are nature's ultimate problem solvers. Laboratory tests have shown them navigating complex mazes, distinguishing between shapes, and remembering solutions for weeks. But what about in the wild? The veined octopus, for example, has been observed in Indonesia carrying half of a coconut shell across the seafloor. When threatened, it assembles the two halves and retreats inside, effectively using it as portable armor. This is a clear, deliberate example of tool use in an invertebrate. They don't just react to their environment, they manipulate it. And that manipulation sometimes extends to us. They have been known to deliberately squirt water at scientists in laboratories and, famously, turn off lights by directing jets of water at the bulbs. The octopus represents a path of evolution entirely separate from our own. Our last shared ancestor was a worm-like creature 500 million years ago. Their consciousness, their way of experiencing the world, is almost certainly something we can't fully comprehend. They are, in the words of one prominent scientist, aliens among us. They live short, intense lives, often only a few years, but in that time, they challenge everything we thought we knew about intelligence. They are the definition of an untamed mind. Most octopus species live very short lives compared to other sea creatures. Average lifespan of an octopus, common octopus, 1 to 2 years, Caribbean reef octopus, 1 to 2 years. Giant Pacific octopus, 3 to 5 years, the longest living species, blue-ringed octopus, 1 to 2 years, Dumbo octopus, up to 3 to 5 years. Why they live short lives? Octopuses have a natural biological cycle called senescence. After mating, their bodies begin to shut down. Males die shortly after mating. Females die after their eggs hatch, because they stop eating while guarding the eggs. Octopus reproduction is unique, delicate, and happens only once in their lifetime. 1. The male searches for a female. When a male octopus is ready to mate, he uses his sharp eyesight and sense of smell to find a female. He stays cautious, because females are often larger and can be aggressive. 2. The specialized arm, the hectocotylus. Male octopuses have a special arm called a hectocotylus. This arm carries packets of sperm called spermatophores. 3. Mating process. When the male finds a receptive female, he gently extends his hectocotylus and places the spermatophores inside the female's mantle cavity. Depending on the species, he may mate from a distance, to avoid being eaten, or climb on top and wrap around her. 4. The male's life ends shortly after. After mating, the male goes into senescence, a natural aging process. He becomes weak and usually dies within weeks. 5. The female lays thousands of eggs. The female searches for a safe cave and lays hundreds to thousands of eggs, hanging them in long strings like tiny white grapes. 6. The mother guards the eggs. She becomes totally devoted to her eggs, fans them with her arms, cleans them constantly, protects them from predators. She does not eat at all during this period. 7. The female dies after the eggs hatch. When the baby octopuses emerge, the female is exhausted and dies shortly after. This is the natural cycle for nearly all octopus species. 8. The babies drift away. Baby octopuses, called paralarvae, float near the ocean surface and survive on plankton until they are strong enough to live on the sea floor. Octopuses experience a programmed aging process called senescence. This happens after reproduction and includes loss of appetite, disorientation, wandering without purpose, physical weakness, cloudy eyes, skin lesions. Their bodies literally begin to shut down on their own. Male octopus, death after mating. After a male octopus transfers sperm to a female, his body begins senescence almost immediately. He stops hunting, becomes weak, slowly starves, and dies within weeks after mating. Female octopus, death after her eggs hatch. Females have an even more dramatic end. 1. Extreme motherhood. The female lays hundreds to thousands of eggs, then spends months caring for them. She never leaves the eggs. Never eats, cleans, and protects them non-stop. 2. After the babies hatch, once the eggs finally hatch, the mother is exhausted and starved. She typically stops moving, drifts weakly, and dies soon after the hatchlings swim away. This is why octopuses reproduce only once in their lifetime, a process called semelparity. Why must they die after reproducing? Scientists discovered that octopus deaths are controlled by their optic glands, similar to a pituitary gland in humans, that, after mating or laying eggs, these glands release chemicals that stop the octopus from eating, speed up aging, break down body tissues, cause rapid decline. Octopuses are one of the most intelligent invertebrates on Earth, and their intelligence is often compared to that of some mammals and birds. Here's how their intelligence stacks up, how octopus intelligence compares. 1. Compared to mammals, dogs, cats, primates, octopuses show problem-solving skills similar to dogs. They can learn from experience, remember solutions, and adapt. Some experiments show octopuses can solve complex puzzles that even young primates struggle with. 2. Compared to birds, crows, parrots, crows and parrots are extremely intelligent, but octopuses surprisingly match them in tool use, memory, learning patterns. For example, some octopus species use coconut shells as shelter. This is considered a sign of advanced tool use, which birds and primates also show. 3. Compared to other sea animals, they are far smarter than most fish and marine creatures. Their problem-solving speed beats many marine mammals except dolphins. While dolphins have complex social intelligence, octopuses excel at individual intelligence. Key abilities that show their intelligence: solving puzzles, like opening jars, escaping mazes, escape artists. They can remember tank layouts and open latches. Short and long-term memory, camouflage mastery. They control skin texture and color instantly. Play behavior, which is rare in most animals. Tool use, e.g., using coconut shells, arranging rocks. Why are they so smart even without a backbone? They have 9 brains, 1 central brain, 8 mini-brains in each arm. About 2/3 of their neurons are in their arms, giving them independent thinking limbs. Their intelligence evolved because they rely on brainpower instead of shells for protection. Where do they rank? A simple ranking, not official, but widely accepted by scientists. 1. Great apes. 2. Dolphins/whales. 3. Elephants. 4. Crows/parrots. 5. Octopuses among the top non-mammals. 6. Dogs. 7. Cats. 8. Other animals. So an octopus is one of the smartest creatures in the ocean and the smartest invertebrate on Earth because of its symbol of adaptability, creativity, and mystery. Indeed, a breathtaking reminder of the ocean's endless wonders.
Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thanks.